Alright guys, it's time to talk about PancakeSwap and BNB on the channel once again. Now, we have a lot of news to get in today, guys. And basically, let me go back to PancakeSwap here. I want to look at the January report, and you have a recap here of 2025 so far. Now, January data, guys, look at this. You have a lot of cake that was burned in January. And if we go down, they actually show you that minted was only about 1 million, but burned was about 2.1 million. So basically, PancakeSwap is disappearing, so that is good. And there was also 2 IFOs in 1 month, so that is great to see. And yeah, guys, I mean, there's just a lot going on with PancakeSwap. And it's just really nice to see that this is finally moving once again, because a lot of people thought PancakeSwap was dead, but now it's rising back from the ashes, guys, and it's one of the few cryptos I have in my bag that is really starting to pump. So now we are only at about $2.46, 47 cents, guys. It's not like it's $40 or wherever it was before. I can go back to that and look here. Yeah, I think it was $44, guys. So you're getting a 95% discount at the moment, guys. And yeah, I mean, PancakeSwap has good things going on. So let's jump into this real quick. Now, we did see a huge dump last week, and this went all the way down to $1.11. Now, most of my PancakeSwap, I think I got about $1, but this was a while back, guys. So if you picked it up here, you picked it up really good. I should have bought my wife some the other day. She does have a little bit, but I wanted to get her more. But, you know, the airdrop didn't really give us too much money. So we just divided it up, you know, with some smaller coins and things. But anyways, yeah, I mean, PancakeSwap, this is one of my bigger bags, I can say. You know, I have several hundred here. But, of course, some of you out there might have more than me, but, yeah, I'm not unlimited with money, guys, unfortunately. So, if I was, I would pick up a lot more of this probably, but I think to have about 300 of this is fine for me. But, on the daily time frame, guys, let's take a quick look at this. Now, for the past, like, 6 days, this has been pumping, but really today it just started pumping. So, I'm not sure like what kind of news is really pumping this. I don't know if it's still that token, that TST token. I don't know if anybody knows, but please, if you can, write in the comments what has happened today. But it is coming up to a resistance here at $2.54, let's say. And yeah, we are starting to kind of take out this range that we've been in for quite some time. I mean, the majority of 2025 has been trading under about $2.53. So, you know, it would be nice to see if we can get back up to about $4.25 where we were in December. That was kind of a local high here. Now, yeah, we really haven't been much higher. We almost got to $5 back in March. But, yeah, I mean, a lot of things crashed down in March, of course. But we did get close at Christmas time, and looked like, you know, we were getting some hope, and then boom, another crash. So I really want to see PancakeSwap do well, but yeah, we are coming up to this resistance, and let's see what happens next. Now, I do want to turn on the RSI here real quick and take a look, and let's take a look at both of these, Stochastic and RSI. So on the daily time frame, a little bit overbought on the Stoke. It is going to the upside pretty heavily here with the RSI. Look at the weekly, guys. Now, it is actually oversold on a weekly time frame. I do like to see that. It is pointed now up on the RSI, right in neutral, right in the middle territory right here, guys. So that is nice to see. Now, I want to take a look at the monthly, and let's see. It is actually pretty much going sideways for, you know, a couple of years here. So it's right in the middle, basically, a little bit slightly under the middle, but it is pointed to the upside finally. So yeah, that's actually a good sign. I mean, that has a long way it can run. This is actually pointed to the downside here on the Stoke, but it's actually relatively low, and I do believe it will probably curl back up soon. So, yeah, not too bad on the monthly. Let's go to the lower time frames though real quick. Now, it is pointed heavily to the upside on the Stochk RSI here. It is overbought here right now on the RSI. 1 hour time frame, overbought in both, so that's not that great. 15-minute for fun, overbought again. So, in the short term, guys, what do I get from that? Basically, from the 15, the 1 hour, and the 4 hour, probably going to get a little bit of a pullback here shortly. As you can see, we're starting to get a little bit of a red candle here. So I do believe it will cool off. Maybe it will even come up, hit this resistance. It probably won't break it, guys. But it may cool off and just go sideways here for a little bit before it continues again. Now, you do see something like this, and yeah, it cooled off, came back, and yeah, boom, to the upside. This is probably what it's going to do again, I suspect. Now, let's take a quick look at tokenomics one more time. There's only 450 million of this. Circulating is 291. I think that has changed recently. Yeah, here it says estimating, but anyways, I'm not going to look. I looked at this the other day. I should probably go back to the video and see if this has changed. But anyways, total supply that's been produced is about 380 million. But yeah, it's not that bad, guys. You can see here, here's my holdings. My average net cost, though, is about $2.27, but I'm not sure if this is 100% right, because I think I picked up most of this around $1, like I said, guys. So anyways, 95% discount at the moment from all-time high. Where do I think this can go? Now, if we look at the Fibonacci, too, that's another thing. We are still way down in the reaccumulation. And that's because this went so high in the last bull run, guys. Now, if I put this on a weekly time frame, we can just go real quick through this. The top of this Fibonacci sits, no, wow, that's about $170, guys. Do I think PancakeSwap is going to $170 from, $2.50? Probably not. I would highly doubt it, but I have seen some crazy things like this before in crypto, so you just never know, guys. Like Filecoin last time, it ran from basically a few bucks, I think, all the way up to 246, dollars. So, anyways, anything can happen, really. But, when they're burning tokens, that's also another good sign. That means, it'll be easier for run-ups in the future. So let's see, guys. Now, I want to take a look at BNB, because BNB is, basically PancakeSwap is a BNB, project. And you can see that BNB is having a nice, week, basically. And I believe this is due to PancakeSwap and the TST token, because people are starting to see that this chain is not dead either. It never was really dead, but I'm just saying that, they're starting to do something with this chain a little bit more. It's starting to, maybe it'll become more in demand, something like Solana, or maybe it will be used just as much as Solana in the future. Because, yeah, they're starting to really do things and build things here. So right now it is punching through this $648 mark, and keep in mind all these green lines are weekly time frame resistances and supports. So today we did actually retest this $630 as support and got a bounce, so that is good to see. Now we are running into the next Fibonacci level, basically. We were just slightly below it, so looks like that will provide a little bit of resistance in the future here. Now, taking a quick look at Bitcoin, guys, it is down on the weekly time frame. Let's look at the daily here. Yeah, it is down. We just got terrible CPI numbers, guys. Let me go to this and I can show you. US core CPI was way over what was predicted, and you can see here on this Moodix platform, guys, it measures news and how bad or good it is. And I can tell you that when it's 0.65, that is large. That is really, really, really bad. Anything over like 0.1, whether it's positive or negative, that's a pretty big news event. So being 0.65, that is terrible, guys. So we are seeing a little bit of a pullback for Bitcoin, although it could be worse. I was actually expecting a little bit worse. Honestly, I thought we would go back at least maybe down to 92, maybe even 91, and then maybe get like a big wick. But so far, this is pretty stable. We can go to the 4-hour here and take a look too. So yeah, this 4-hour candle just started. So yeah, actually in that last 4-hour candle didn't do too bad, but you know, this next 4-hour candle is getting kind of a big pullback. It's only been about 14 minutes in this candle too, so I don't like the sight of that, but hopefully we can still get support here on the $95,000 level. So Ethereum starting to break through my line over here, although I always joked about this holding up the price. You never know, maybe it'll wick back up tonight. There's still plenty of time. Now, is this, inverse head and shoulders still valid? Let me know what you think in the comments, guys, because there is a huge wick that went lower than the head, but it's just a wick. And basically, the shoulder hasn't gone lower than the head. So, can this still be an inverse head and shoulders? Maybe. If so, target is around $5,400, guys, if it breaks to the upside. So, and it depends where you measure this. I have measured this on my other PC, I think from about here. So that would give you a target of about $6,000. So just say somewhere between $5,400 and $6,000, Now, taking a look at this, the dominance, guys, it really looks like it wants to try to break back to the upside. It has been rejected on a couple of 4-hourly candles today already. See, right here it tried to break back in, but failed to do it so far. So, let's see. We really need to break this line right here at 61.05 because that's basically the lowest candles over here. Once we do that, guys, I do think we will head down to this target at about, 59.44, let's say, percent. And that would mean thousands and thousands of dollars back, in my bag personally. Probably in your bag too if you have similar like me. But, maybe hundreds of dollars at least, for some of you that don't have as big bags. So, yeah, that's what we need to see. Let's see what happens. But so far, it doesn't look too bad, honestly. I do like that it is kind of retesting this and getting rejected and not breaking back in. So, yeah, let's see what happens in the future here. Now, if we take a look at Altcoin Season Index, guys, it was a 43, but if I refresh this, now it's a 45. So, yeah, I'm not sure how often this is, refreshed, but okay. We went up a couple of points here. Good to see. Now, fear and greed, guys. Let me refresh this too. I'm not sure if I refreshed this, but yeah, okay, it was 46 today. Yesterday was a 47. So, a little bit more fear in the market, but basically the same. Overall, nothing has really happened. Now, if we take a look at the bull market peak indicators, let me refresh this too. I don't think anything has been hit, and yeah, it looks like nothing still. 0 from 30. So it's 100% hold, guys. And the Pi Cycle top indicator, which I show often, has not crossed. It's not even really close to crossing. We were closer actually back in like the summertime. And so yeah, if I zoom in here, still got plenty of time, guys. Now, taking a look at the calendar, we do have PPI tomorrow, guys. And just want to show you this. So we have jobless claims also tomorrow. And that's pretty much it. We need to have better PPI numbers. So hope and pray for tomorrow, guys. Now, crypto bubbles, mostly in the red. Like I said, BNB is in the plus here. CAKE must not be in the top 100. It's probably in the 1 to 200 range. But, if it keeps, going up, yeah, it'll join back in the top, 100 soon. Now, if you want to stake your coins, guys, go to Coinando. I was looking for the graph yesterday. And, yeah, type in, GRT or, if you're looking for Bitcoin, go here. Be aware of the limits and the days you have to stake. But this is a great website to check on staking, guys. Anyways, if you like this video, guys, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.